till the end of the night. And that's the low season in Thailand. So after 2 days of beautiful vacation in Pattaya, we are back to this lovely city, Bangkok. And surprisingly, guys, it's very, very busy against all odds. Yesterday, I visited Asiatique and you won't believe how crowded was the place, really. I mean, in the high season, you don't see this much tourists around this area. So that's the first thing you can realize, that Bangkok these days is super busy and there are lots of tourists. And there are lots of reasons for these tourists to be in Thailand these days, not only in Bangkok. First of all, let us start from Suvarnabhumi Airport. As I said, we were in Pattaya for 2 days and we took the bus back to Suvarnabhumi Airport. And you won't believe how crowded was the airport. Really, guys, in the high season you don't see this much crowded departures and arrivals. Now coming back to our Asiatic story, we left the house around 3 p.m. and the weather was crazy. I mean, you cannot drive. It was raining heavily, thunderstorm and so on. As I said, the weather is crazy, but it doesn't rain all the day. So we took the chances, we went to Asiatique, and surprisingly, it was super crowded. There were lots of tourists against all odds. Even the weather was crazy, but it was so lively. No, that's not the point. The point that I want to tell you that if you are coming to Bangkok these days, definitely you should visit Asiatique because there are a lot of things, new things to do beside the classical ones. Of course, the best thing is to take a dinner cruise from Asiatique to explore around Chao Phraya River. We've done it many times and it's really good to do it once you are in Bangkok. And there were a lot of people waiting in line to take the boat. Another thing, guys, there are lots of restaurants if you want to eat. The prices are so-so. Of course, it's a touristic place. Beside the Jurassic experience, if you like to take the kids or you as an adult to see the dinosaurs and so on. Now, the most important thing that I want to tell you, if you want to explore around Chao Phraya River, there is an option only for 40 Thai baht to take the blue line hop on and off boat. It's only 40 Thai baht, guys. You can take it from Asiatique or any place around Chao Phraya River, but if you are around Asiatique, you can take it. And surely it's a very beautiful way to explore Bangkok. And as I said, it's only 40 Thai baht. Now, you have the option to hop and off to check around, or you just pay 40 Thai baht, you go till the end of the way, and after that you pay another 40 Thai baht, get the return ticket, and you explore around again by the boat.
For passengers alighting here, please stand by at the exit. โปรดใช้ความระมัดระวังขณะก้าวออกจากเรือ Please mind the gap between the boat and...
Now, one of my tips for you, if you are going to take this boat, hop on and off the blue line, don't forget it. The best time is at sunset time, of course, if the weather is good. As for us, the weather was so-so, but yet again, there were a lot of beautiful vibes to take beautiful pictures, especially around Temple of Dawn, Wat Arun. As I said, the best time is around sunset time. Now, if you have watched my previous vlog about Pattaya, you can see that Pattaya was much more calmer than Bangkok, as you are seeing in the pictures. But it was much better. Although it was raining on and off, the vibes were calm. I mean, it's totally different Pattaya, especially at daytime. You can walk, roam around, sit, eat and drink, and nothing to get annoyed, as a lot of people, they don't like Pattaya in the high season because of a lot of reasons, but now if you want to visit Pattaya, it's really good because the vibes are calmer and better. And one last thing about Pattaya, still one of the cheapest escapes from Bangkok if you want to explore the beach and of course to enjoy some nightlife. As you saw in my previous vlog, we have stayed in a very beautiful hotel in the middle of the action and it was around 1,200 Thai baht. So that was about Pattaya. Now let's go back to Bangkok. Now, coming back to Bangkok, as I'm mentioning a lot in my previous vlogs that these days the prices of the accommodation, especially the 5-star, 4-star hotels are very, very affordable. Now, concerning Pattaya, it's always affordable, even in the high season. It's not crazy like that, but if you are going to stay in Bangkok, you can stay in 5-star hotels. I'm gonna show you a couple of hotels in the coming weeks. And the price starts from 2,000 to 3,000. These hotels, especially in the high season, the prices are more than 6, even to 10,000 Thai baht. As you can see in the pictures, this is one of them with these beautiful views. And really, the price is very, very affordable. I'm gonna talk about the details soon in the coming weeks, but I'm telling you this just in case if you are coming to Bangkok. Definitely check the 5-star, 4-star hotels, enjoy. Take the promotions because once we are after September, the prices rise up 50 to 100%. Now, after seeing all these pictures from Pattaya into Bangkok and seeing all these tourists enjoying Thailand these days, besides, of course, all the other destinations, what are some of the major reasons that are making tourists to visit Thailand in this season? Now, surely one of them, as we mentioned, are the prices of the accommodation. As for me, in 2 days we are traveling to Koh Yai. As you are seeing from my vlogs, we are exploring a lot, taking the advantage of the domestic flights and the prices of the hotels. But for Koh Yai, we are going to stay in a very beautiful resort, which usually in the high season the prices are between 12 even 15,000 Thai baht per night. Another reason definitely is the Thai baht rate. You can see today the Thai baht rates are 33 Thai baht for 1 USD, and definitely that's another reason to encourage tourists to visit Thailand in the low season. The rates are good, and besides that, there are lots of promotions wherever you go these days. Surely you are going to find a lot of items with very affordable prices, and I'm talking about branded items. Because in the high season, these branded items definitely are very, very expensive. As you can see, this is Lacoste, 70% sale. And all these sales are almost for 2-3 days. After that, another brand and another brand in all the malls. So, if you are coming to Bangkok and if you love shopping, that's another reason for you. Are this. Four terabyte, 5,590. 5 terabyte, 6,590. I think 6 terabyte, 5 terabytes. Which one is good? I mean, such items are the same price wherever you buy them. No discounts, no bargaining. Now, you might be wondering what type of tourists are these days in Thailand or from what countries. What can I see? That mostly from Europe. As you know, now Europe is in summer vacation, so there are lots of tourists from Europe, and there are lots of tourists from the Middle East and the Gulf. Yes, usually they love shopping, and that's why the shopping malls are very, very crowded. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog and had an idea about what's really going on in Thailand and why tourists are here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Subscribe for more from Develop Thailand.